This is the moment Super Bowl champion Richard Sherman says thieves burst through the window of his Seattle, Washington home with his family inside. The former Seahawk defensive back posting the video online earlier this week, asking the public for help identifying the individuals. Sherman also posting photos that appear to show one of the intruders holding a duffel bag and a gun.
It's a devastating thing. We all think we're safe in our homes, and clearly, sometimes we aren't.
His wife, Ashley, posting to her Instagram story, "The kids and I are physically okay. Very shaken up. Waking up to intruders outside your bedroom with a gun is something no one should have to experience." Sherman praising her, writing on X, "Scary situation that my wife handled masterfully and kept my kids safe."
Law enforcement, can they take with what they have, which is video? Does this entry and the way they came into this house and how they approached this burglary fit any other similar burglaries in or around the community where Mr. Sherman lives?
The King County Sheriff's Office said it's an open and active case and will use video and other evidence to build their investigation. Sherman's story making headlines after a series of other high-profile athletes have had their homes burglarized.
Back-to-back burglaries targeting the homes of two Kansas City Chiefs stars, Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce.
Last October, police say burglars broke into the homes of Patrick Mahomes in Missouri and Travis Kelce in Kansas, as their Kansas City Chiefs took the field for Monday Night Football.
Over the middle, wide open, Kelce again.
The two seen at practice, where Mahomes spoke out about the break-in.
It's frustrating. It's disappointing. I can't get into too many of the details because the investigation is still ongoing.
Mahomes gave a tour of his custom home in the Netflix documentary Quarterback, building it from the ground up after signing a record-breaking $450 million contract.
I'm here to be in Kansas City for the long term, and so I'm excited that I can say I'm a part of Chiefs Kingdom forever now, and that house kind of embodies that.
After Mahomes was targeted and the Chiefs about to kick off, police say burglars stole $20,000 in cash from Travis Kelce's home and damaged the back door. His girlfriend Taylor Swift was at the game, and afterwards, she and Kelce reportedly did not return to his house. NBA player Bobby Portis' home was also burglarized last year in November. The Milwaukee Bucks forward posting this surveillance camera video on X.
"I had a home invasion, and they took most of my prized possessions."
The break-in at Portis' home happening while he and the Bucks were on the court against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Bobby Portis is checked in. He gets a warm reception.
One of the big vulnerabilities for professional athletes that everyone knows is that their schedules are published. When they're playing at home, when they're playing away, it makes them attractive targets.
All three athletes were targets of 7 members of an alleged South American crime ring, mostly in their early 20s, according to prosecutors. Federal prosecutors say this photo shows at least 3 of the criminals posting with a safe and jewelry shortly after robbing Portis' home. Earlier this year, they were charged as part of a criminal enterprise accused of transporting stolen goods from the homes of those high-profile athletes, and others like Cincinnati Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow. According to the complaint, the burglars had a clear and consistent MO, known to target high-profile professional athletes while they're known to be away from home based on publicly available schedules. The first break in the case came in January, when Ohio State Highway Patrol officers apprehended 4 Chilean nationals.
Where are you guys headed to today, sir? Orlando? Wrong way. Florida's that way.
Inside their car, officers finding a shirt from LSU, where Joe Burrow starred in college, and a Bengals hat, both believed to be taken from the star player's home. Police say all the men were in the country illegally. A not guilty plea was entered on their behalf.
They come into the country with some sort of fake IDs. They use that alias to rent cars, to rent hotels or short-term housing. They pay cash for everything. It's very difficult, and it creates problems for law enforcement in tracking them.
The athlete break-ins reminding people of Hollywood's infamous Bling Ring, made into a Netflix documentary in 2022.
It was like they went shopping in my closet.
The documentary about a group of friends in their late teens and early 20s who broke into several celebrity homes in the late aughts, from Orlando Bloom to Lindsay Lohan and Paris Hilton, making out with millions in jewelry and designer goods while the stars were on red carpets or traveling. The Bling Ring story even making it to the silver screen in 2013, starring Emma Watson.
I want to rob.
Hilton allowing the cast and crew to film inside her actual home.
Oh my gosh, that's Paris Hilton.
And making a brief cameo.
She's here a lot.
5 of the members spent time behind bars, and 2 were sentenced to years of probation.
People were watching my every move. My house was definitely cased.
Former reality star Christine Quinn believes fame made her a target. For years, she put her lavish home and opulent lifestyle on full display on social media and in Netflix's Selling Sunset.
Need something bigger, and it doesn't need to be huge, just like 10,000 square feet at least.
After an attempted home invasion, Quinn said she believed the would-be thieves thought she and her now ex-husband were out of town. I sat down with her in 2022.
I had this eerie feeling. I couldn't sleep, and my husband couldn't sleep. And all of a sudden, we heard what sounded like a bird hitting the window, like chip, 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 chip. So he went to go look at the security cameras, and he goes, "Oh my gosh, Christine, there's 2 men with what look like guns standing right outside the window right now, 5 feet from you."
The couple immediately rushed to their baby's bedroom and called the police.
What is going through your head during this time as you're kind of watching in real time someone try to rob your home?
If they enter, they're gonna shoot me. The fact that I grabbed my gun with my touch print safe and immediately grabbed my family into my baby's room, I don't know how. I don't know how I had the ability to think that quickly, but thank God I did. We had triple paned the glass and they couldn't break it. And the dogs started barking, and that's when we heard them on the audio on the camera saying, "Oh my God, they're home." Then the police sirens come up the hill, and thankfully they ran.
What'll stick with you from that night?
How sophisticated these people are. They knew the layout of our house, exactly where our bedroom was and the closet was. To this day, I'm still taking measures to be safe, to be precautious. I don't wear my rings, I don't wear my jewelry, I don't wear watches when I go out anymore.
Quinn sharing her story as a warning to others.
I wanted to make people aware this can happen to anyone at any time, no matter, if you have 47 security cameras or none at all.